So today we're in the Prague Central train station, down in the middle of downtown. So far, I'm very impressed from what we've seen, but what I want to do in this video is kind of give you some tips when you do come down here on what to do, what to be prepared for, how to find your train, especially if you're a little older like I am right now. So I hope the video helps. Please enjoy it and leave some comments if it did. I'd like to hear about it.
And this is across the street where the taxis will drop you off, and you're right next to the elevator that'll take you down to the underground tunnel.
So here we are at the main train station. Wait for the elevator to come. We're across the street. We're going to go down and under.
This is what it looked like when we stepped out of the elevators, and we were at lower level 2. And it was a little bit daunting when we first looked around, but we finally got our bearings. Another friendly guy pointed out which way to go to get to the platform area.
So when we were outside, we took the lift down. We took it down to level 2, which is one below us. We should have taken it to level 1. This is where the trains actually leave out of, and you go to the platform from here. It was our first mistake, is we went down too far, which is no big deal because you have these escalators that are right here. They can just take you up a quick floor. No big deal. This place is an endless shopping mall and a mass of humanity also.
So we got up here to level 1 where the platforms are, and it was definitely a little bit crowded. We decided to get some further directions, so a couple of us parked and watched our luggage while the other two went and sought out some directions.
So we're up here trying to figure out exactly which platform we want. We know train is, but we don't know where the platforms are. So trying to get some information off the signs that are over there. I find the place is pretty much a madhouse here on a Monday morning. One thing you want is to be really careful. There's a lot of people hanging around in the train station. And they act like they want to help you, but they're going to jam you up for some tips or something. So go to an information booth. Don't let them hold your baggage or anything like that. Once you're up here on this first level, you'll see all the boards over there that have the train schedules. They won't post your track number until 30 minutes prior to departure. So even if you get here really early, you're not going to know exactly what track you're going to be on. Something to keep in mind also.
So asking some of the information booths for a little bit more information, they did steer us in the right direction, told us where our platform was going to be for RegioJet. It was really at the far end. So as we moved on down, we saw RegioJet here and did not realize that they actually have a lounge there. Wasn't sure who it was for, but we found out it was actually for all the passengers that were going to be riding on RegioJet.
And if you're traveling on RegioJet, this is the lounge here in the main terminal. What a pleasant surprise. You're not allowed to enter until it's 1 hour before train departure. And although we're traveling business class, the lounge is open to all classes here. So again, 1 hour before departure. Another tip here in the terminal is that, like the rest of Europe, if you have to go to the restroom, you're gonna have to pay for it. So make sure you have some money ready. However, if you're in the RegioJet lounge like we are here, they have a clean restroom that is no charge. So make sure you have some Czech krone on you, just some small, so you can get in. So our train departs at 9:15, and it's just coming on 9 o'clock, and we're just waiting for the platform number. So you walk out of the RegioJet lounge, and this is going to Vienna, going to a lot of places, but you walk out here and you make a right turn, and that's where the platforms are. And again, you have endless shopping, restaurants, everything you might want to have. So walked out of the lounge area and going over to where the tunnel is. And that is a case of no situational awareness. Almost walked into me. It's supposed. Okay, we just walked down the tunnel. Give yourself time. It's a little bit of a walk. watch the signs above you, and they'll tell you where your train is at, and you'll have to turn left and you go up the ramp like I'm going up.
I'll reiterate, when you are heading to the platform, you have to go through a long tunnel, and make sure you give yourself enough time to get up there so the train doesn't come and leave.
So we're here on the platform, we're waiting for our train to arrive. They just announced that it's coming in, and it should be right on time. The only problem is we're in car number 6, and we don't know where it's going to stop. But I think we're going to find out here in a few minutes.
So here comes the train, and we knew we were going to be in car 6 for it, so I wanted to try to look for it. I was a little bit confused when I saw the big number 2 painted up on the side of the car. Then I realized the actual carriage numbers are on a little sign on the doors for your entrance to the carriage. So make sure you can stop the video here and take a look, and you can see them clearly.
Okay, so we're on the train right now. We got business class accommodations, and this is what it looks like.
Well, now we know that the number 6 is at the front. Yeah.
There's actually quite a bit of room.
For the next
Got some luggage areas up there. Still have to keep the other ones down. Some wonderful seats. And this is in car 6. Just to be aware, car 6 came in with the engine and up at the very front, kind of opposite of what you would think. You would think it'd be car 1 up here. So we are already on the go 10 minutes after boarding, after everyone boarded. I mean, that is a quick, you better be ready to jump on this train, and because this is going to start without you if you're not on it. And another nice treat. We just started off, and they are giving us complimentary champagne and water. Only the best in business class, I guess. Not sure how many stops we have on this ride, but this is our first one, and we're probably about 45-50 minutes into it.
I have to say at first, the Prague train station seemed a little intimidating due to the large number of people moving about and trying to get to their trains. This station is massive, and it does have a lot of trains that are going and coming, and I mean non-stop. However, if you get there plenty early, you will easily be able to sort out where you need to go and how to get there. As I said before, there were a few shady people hanging out around, and they'll act like they want to help you coming up and want to even hold your luggage. Don't let them do it. Use caution and use common sense. Instead, rely on the information booths that are available or the lounge personnel if you're on RegioJet. It's always good to have situational awareness, especially when you're in crowds like these. Pickpockets are in the area. We didn't see any sign of it, but that's what we were told. As I also said before, your train car number is on the window of the train entrance door. Ignore the large numbers painted on the side of the train. If you pause the video when the train is coming, you can easily see the car number in the window. Try to position yourself approximately where you think your carriage is going to stop, and get on the train as quick as you can, because I'm telling you that luggage space fills up quickly out there in the main areas. The train ride from Prague to Vienna is only 4 hours long with 3 quick stops, and it's quite comfortable in the quiet and smooth riding cars. So you sit back, enjoy the ride, and enjoy your trip.
And here we are in our second stop in Brno, Czech Republic. We just stopped here for all of about a minute and a half, and we are on the go. Well, there's no bar car on here. It's all service by your attendants in each of your carriages. Very nice. This was our third stop here, and it's called Prague. Might not be pronounced right, but we were here for probably about 5 minutes or so. We're on the go again, heading out, and probably this should be our last stop. I have to say, a very smooth ride, a very comfortable ride, and the service on this train has just been excellent. Well, here we are in Vienna train station. Had a great ride. on the RegioJet, and can't say enough about it. Hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching Pat's Adventures.